Hey guys, my name is Enzo, and today we're going to be talking about the Xbox 360. Now, the Xbox 360 is actually a really important console to the gaming community. Why? Well, because there were a lot of changes that came with this console, and also a few negatives as well. In this video, we're going to be covering everything from good to bad with the Xbox 360, and also each revision of the Xbox 360. The console originally shipped in November of 2005, and when it came out, it was a big step from the original Xbox, bringing a new dashboard. In the later updates, it brought avatars, which is basically like Nintendo's Mii's, but Microsoft's version. They brought gamer scores, which basically means you could flex your useless points to the world if you really wanted to. I actually don't know what the gamer score was for, but I never had a high one in the first place, so I don't care. Okay, let's see what the gamer score was for. Oh, I guess there is a use. The Xbox 360 introduced parties, which is basically Discord for the Xbox 360, except way worse.
Really, you bullshit! I have been with this kid and he doesn't die!
2010 came this revision of the Xbox 360. It was announced at E3 2010 and was a pretty good step for the Xbox 360 because the slim model actually never had any of the red ring problems. Well, I wouldn't say never, it just wasn't common. Instead of the number of rings that would pop up on your old Xbox, this Xbox showed a red dot instead of rings. Either way, your console was bricked and you had to get a new one or repair it.
It's amazing as all the people just are grabbing these big white boxes out of these trucks right here. They're rolling them down this conveyor belt, and well, pretty much all these people right here, this is what they've been waiting for. This is the greatest act of consumerism I've seen in my lifetime. All right, this is the man who bought the first Xbox 360. Was this a transcendent moment for you?
Oh, yes.
Released in November 22nd, 2005, the Xbox 360 was a massive upgrade from the original Xbox released 4 years prior. It was a more rounded design, and it displayed how many controllers were connected to the console with each power light, and there was the dreaded red ring of death, but we'll talk about that later. As you can see, the graphics have improved from the last generation console. At first launch, it didn't ship with an HDMI port, but later in its life, it shipped with HDMI and AV. It wasn't until 2013 where HDMI was standard on the Xbox 360.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
The Xbox 360 is not a bad console. In fact, it was one of the most best-selling consoles of all time. It was the first of the 7th generation of consoles, with the Wii and PlayStation 3 coming a year after. But I do wish that Microsoft would have pushed it around the release of those two consoles so that things like this don't happen. You should always double check your product just in case something goes wrong, but Microsoft obviously didn't do that, they just wanted to get something out.
Oh my god.
I'm going to talk about what each ring means for the Xbox console. The green ring signifies how many controllers are connected to the console. One red ring means hardware failure. It could be something like disk drive. Actually, I was wrong. Those are not the components that give you that light. 2 rings means it's overheating and you should probably let it cool down for a while. 3 rings signify that your console is pretty much fucked. Excuse my language. 4 rings just means that you either have a damaged AV cable or it's just missing. July 2010 was a big month for Microsoft as they released the Xbox 360 Slim, which is a big upgrade from the original Xbox 360 because it brought a few new features. It brought built-in Wi-Fi, and that is crazy. You could actually use the Xbox without having to buy one of these stupid Wi-Fi adapters that go onto the back. Why did they make that in the first place? The other thing is they made the Xbox 360 Kinect. It actually became a big part of the Xbox branding because there are a lot of Kinect games being made for the Xbox. Yeah, the Kinect event was pretty okay. I mean, it was kind of boring. Whoa, what is this? Furry game on the Xbox? This game's obsolete.
We're going to update the Xbox 360 console with a modern look and feel based on the Xbox One design.
What is this? It looks like someone crammed Xbox 360 hardware into an Xbox One shell. It didn't even add anything new from the Slim. If you're gonna get an Xbox, get either a Slim or the Xbox One. What purpose does this console have other than to look like an Xbox One? So I looked it up and it actually says that it was to push the sales of the Xbox One. But if you're trying to push the sales of the Xbox One, why not still sell the Slim model? Because the Slim model is older, whereas the Xbox One is brand new and it has new hardware and software.